Welcome to another version of the Allstate Bontrager Insurance Agency pregame show. I'm in Ray Skillman Stadium, standing next to Coach Eric Moore. And, Coach, this is one of the most exciting days of the year. Big game, great atmosphere. You got your arm on the trophy we've had for 3 years straight. It's the Copper Kettle game. Center Grove takes on Carmel.
Yeah, what a wonderful night. This could be a special night for everybody involved. I had a MIC meeting this week, and the Carmel coach said, you know, my seniors have never seen the Copper Kettle. That's because we've won it 3 straight years, and we're hoping to go a 4-peat tonight.
It's going to be an exciting evening. Carmel, in looking at their film, this could be one of their better teams they've had in a decade, so that's certainly going to be challenging. And when you look at us, I'm assuming you want to get out there, and if we can just play clean football, mistake-free for all intents and purposes football, to put us to have a chance in the game instead of digging a hole.
Yeah, really considering offensively tonight taking a knee on the first play so we don't lose one of our running backs to start the game like we have the last 2 weeks in a row. And that really is what's compelled our mistakes on offense is, bringing sophomores in, the second play of a varsity game and 2 huge games, and they hadn't even practiced really with us. They're scout team kids. And this week we're prepared, though. I got a great rotation. We got some guys coming back, a lot of guys coming back. We feel good about things. We've simplified things. We've talked with the defense, and I think they understand what's going on, and I really believe our punting game. If you're coming just to watch the punt, this could be the game. I feel good about that. Brian Gaffney's back snapping. He's an awesome snapper, and I think that's a lot of the problem is the speed of the ball, and this speeds our whole process up. So we're looking for some good things to happen tonight. Just get through that first quarter and manage the game from there. Carmel is a very talented team. They've got huge size. And they use their hands well, and they run well. And the big thing about the Carmel defense is they really get you on the ground pretty quick. You don't have a lot of yards after carry and after contact. So, we got to figure that out a little bit. We got to be physical. That's the number one thing. Defensively, our kids have got to be ready for everything. They run the ball hard, and they throw the ball well down vertically, and they throw the ball well everywhere. So we really got to be on our horses tonight. We got to gang tackle. We got to get to the football, but we got to be physical. We got to be physical on defense. We got to be physical on offense, especially up front. You know what, though? The big thing is I want to have fun. I haven't had fun yet this year. I don't think the kids have had fun yet. I want to have fun tonight.
A few years ago, as Max Norris' senior year, the team came out. Again, the first 4 games of the season every year is a gauntlet. And we started 1-3. People were nervous, and here we are starting this season 0-2, and people are nervous and freaking out a little bit. But this is a team and a program that gets better over time. You seem to simplify things, and they get stronger. And, that particular year with Max, we really were one play away from heading to Lucas Oil. And I think in the past you've broken the season down into 3 or 4 different seasons, and we're halfway through tonight, and we just got to stay strong.
Yeah, we do. Focus is a big thing, and it's easy to lose focus at home. I was a little disappointed last week we didn't have better focus. Usually on the road we're totally focused, but there were some things that went into that. But that's biased now, and I think tonight we'll be focused. I just want to walk out of the locker room with this team, and I really want to believe that they want to play hard and do well, and that's really what I'm looking for.
Other items that are going on tonight, we have the Great American Rivalry. Again, this was a few years ago we were selected, but we're one of the top 100 great games or best rival games in the country. They'll be here tonight celebrating our game, and there's some things that will be celebrated, scholarships and Hall of Fame type nominees. In addition to that, something special to you, your first state championship 10-year reunion, and we're hopefully going to have a lot of players coming back, and they'll be recognized at halftime.
Yeah, this is a big night. This is going to be a night that I got to try to keep my focus handle my emotions, because there's a lot of things going on that I'm truly enjoying about coaching football at Center Grove for 20 years. The Great American Rivalry, there's 30 games this year. And Center Grove is one of them. Center Grove of Carmel is one of them. In 2016, we were one of those 30 games, and they enjoyed it so much they came back. And with that tonight, we'll have a scholastic winner, our senior GPA winner that'll be announced at halftime. And I got to induct a player into a Hall of Fame that has to do with this rivalry game. So it's the trivia today will be, who do you think that Coach Moore will have inducted into the Hall of Fame from the last 20 years for the Carmel Center Grove rival? We're just talking about the Copper Kettle games. We're not talking about the times in the playoffs. So let's concentrate on that. And the Great American Rivalry is awesome. It's an awesome trophy, and we're really looking forward to having that trophy and containing it again to sit next to the other big one we have. It's Carmel game. It's the Copper Kettle game. That's enough excitement right there. It's the start of the Labor Day weekend for people. They usually come to the game and then go on vacation. But I hope that before you go on vacation, you come in and you buy a ticket and you come to Ray-Skillman Stadium and you watch our great team play. Two awesome high school football teams play. But with that, we're celebrating the first ever boys state championship football team, the guys from 2008. I mean, I get so emotional when I talk about those guys because they mean so much to the school and the football program, obviously, and all the things that we got here now. It sort of started with them when they were younger, and they struggled the first couple of years, and it was really strange that in 2007 we beat Carmel at Carmel for the Kettle, and then we got a lot of people hurt and couldn't do well in the playoffs. And then the next year they beat us here on our home field in 2008 on the last play of the game, and then we beat them in the state finals. So this is a great tradition, this game is, and I respect Carmel like no other. It's one of the finest high schools in America, not just in our state, and their coaches do a great job and their kids play hard, and we just hope we can have a great football game tonight.
Well, this rival, it goes back a long way, and it's not just North versus South. It's something like this trophy, which is probably one of the more prestigious trophies played for during a regular season in the state of Indiana, if not the Midwest. But when you go back and you look at your 20-year tenure here, the game that put us over the hump to get this program going in the right direction was a victory over Carmel, as you talk about. And then you just mentioned two really, really important games in 07 and 08 that took another step, if you will, in a positive direction. And it's because Carmel has that tradition. They are a great program. They have a tremendous amount of state championships behind their name. And the fact that we're competing with them on an annual basis and have a lot of red on that trophy says a lot about what we've been able to accomplish here.
Yeah, I mean, I've asked people all week long to talk to our team about what's your favorite Copper Kettle moment? And for mine, it was kicking a field goal to win 10-9 right here on this field to be the first team ever to beat Carmel. And I can remember in '99, people told me we could never beat Carmel. Within 2 years, we had them beat. And then you take that into the 2008 game when we got beat on this field. I remember after that football game, it wasn't an emotional crying fest. It was a serious look like, that's it. We're not going to ever lose again, and we didn't. So those are the two memories that I think. The Carmel victory in 2000 set the foundation for football here for 20 years.
It's going to be electric tonight. We hope the stands at Ray-Skillman Stadium are packed. If you can't make it, certainly take us in on the webcast with Kev and Ted, Rick, and the boys. Coach, good luck. It's going to be a fun night. We wish you all the best.
Come on out to Ray-Skillman Stadium tonight. Cheer on your Trojans, cheer on the new Hall of Fame inductee, and cheer on the 2008 state team coming back. Go Trojans.